Welcome, Diamonds. Welcome to tonight's session, where we'll be focusing more on what to focus on in the last few days. Action, I think this time is only 2 days before month end. So, month end checklist. Diamonds, we are so blessed and highly favored to be in a business like Forever, where you are not judged by your past. You are judged by what you do after joining the business. So we are so fortunate. And to have a business with so many benefits, it really shocks me. Masinabantu etimini abajoyinile business bayithengile ikhomo mara bangayithathi serious lento business. It's quite scary and very strange. Really, people that don't see what we have in this business. You know, you can't find it anywhere. What we have in one business, you can find one or two things here, one there, one there, one or two things there. You can't get everything we have in Forever in one place. Here you have them in one place. You join one business, it improves your health. The same business, it improves your pocket. You make money. The same business, you're building an amazing community. Positive-minded people, big dreamers who set big goals, work on big goals, achieve big goals, and live the life of their dreams, and they are happy. Where can you find such a combination? And you have power to help others achieve the same. And you can travel the world, you can drive your dream car, you can live in your dream home, you can send your kids to the best schools possible around the world. You can actually live the life of your dreams. And in the process, you are going to transform many more lives. We are really blessed and highly favored. It's just that the majority of those that have joined the business, they don't see what they have. Welcome, Robert Diti Muchenga, joining from Crystal Park, Benoni. Dokbonga, joining us from Brakpan. Welcome, Nokbonga. And Juliet is joining from Sekunda. Welcome, Juliet from Sekunda. Embaleng. And then A56, joining from Nocken Park, Kempton Park. A56, your phone just say A56. We don't know then who's A56. Pumi is joining us from Davidton. Welcome, Pumi. Nariko joining us from Kempton Park. Wow, we see more Kempton Park tonight. And then Sengchule Sogodi joining us from Brakpan. Welcome. And then Tabo Matala Mpashele. Welcome, Wishu. Joining us from Tembisa, Kempton Park. Kempton Park is dominating tonight. Wow. Wow, well done, Kempton Park. People in Kempton Park, they mean business. Welcome, everybody. You did great by being part of this session. What we are going to talk about is mostly what we say when we coach our managers. So you have an opportunity to get the managers training even before you are a manager. Maybe some of you are managers. I can see Robert there. It's a manager. And who else is Mams Hodi is a manager. And who else? Yeah, so this is what we teach managers. And well done. Congratulations. Take charge of your business. You know, in this business, you can learn and know certain things before your manager knows them and be able to do certain things that your manager, sponsor, or upline is not yet able to do. This is a business where you are rewarded for the effort that you put in your business. It doesn't matter whom you joined under. You can build a massive business bigger than that one of your sponsor and achieve certain things before your sponsor. That is why it's very important to take charge of your business. Don't wait for your sponsor. Don't wait for your upline. And you are even fortunate that in our team, we have this kind of trainings because other teams don't. Other teams don't have this kind of trainings. So, Lona, you are fortunate because you are in a team where you receive trainings. And then, but we have those that still don't take those trainings seriously. So, but you, because you take your business very serious and you are here tonight, I'm telling you, if you can keep up this kind of attitude where you take training seriously and you attend them regularly, and you don't just attend, you go out and apply what we teach you, I'm telling you, you are going places. One day, you are going to thank yourself as one of the top performing leaders who are six-figure income earners. So, beautiful diamonds, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get the ball rolling. I'm trying to sort out certain things at some of my tools. I was busy, so I didn't set up certain tools. I'm actually not on TikTok at the moment because my tools were not ready. Okay, but we're not going to wait. The tools will find us along the way. We are here. Let's get to work. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please remind your downlines. Always, this is what I teach your leaders. Check when you attend any event. Yesterday, we were at the product center business presentation. I said, I called some of you, or mostly managers. I spoke to all the managers in the team that are active. We have a lot of managers. So, but I spoke to those that are active today to check how many downlines did you have yesterday at yesterday's presentation? And then how many guests did you have? And now start planning for the success day. Promote and make sure that you beat success your 28 product center business presentation numbers with success day attendance. Diamonds, if you can just focus on these meetings, attending events and encouraging your downlines to attend events, and you make sure you keep growing your numbers. Your numbers keep going up. With every event, you make sure that you beat the previous number. With the coming event, you beat the previous number. I'm telling you, you are going to achieve amazing things in forever. And this is not a forever thing, it's a network marketing thing. Just focusing on the numbers. In the group, you'll see that there's one video that I keep sharing. Those that have been with us from last year, you know that I started sharing that video last year, but the same video keeps coming back over and over, especially when we have events. And then I think yesterday I posted it, and if you said watch this 1,000 times in the next 2 years. So diamonds, I'm telling you, if you can do what I told you, just a sec, I need some assistance here. Just a sec, diamonds. Okay, thanks, diamonds. Okay, very, 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 very important that we make sure that we focus on attendance. Business network marketing business is built from one event to the next. We build this business from one event to the next. Very, very important to understand and know that, and actually focus on that and use it to your advantage. If you can focus on just attending and beating your previous number in the previous event, making sure that your attendance with your team is growing from event to event, I'm telling you, you'll see amazing results. And then, is there anyone that was there? Let me see if you can. I believe, yeah, leadership Nokubong, I can see you. I saw you yesterday. Are you able to unmute and share a little bit what touched you from yesterday's presentation? Anything that inspired you, one thing, share, and then I'll ask someone to share something else as well. Okay, leadership Nokbong, are you able to unmute? Let me see. I think yes, you do have powers to unmute, or maybe she can't hear me. Okay, let's move on. Ntate Mphahlele, Akisiba, are you able to unmute and share your experience or from yesterday's business presentation at the product center? Okay, or they're struggling to unmute themselves. Anyone who was there, let me see, because I can't see everyone. Some is just the names of phones, so I'm not sure who behind the phone. Anyone who was at yesterday's presentation?
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Leadership Nare. Welcome.
Yesterday it was so inspiring. I went there because the people that I invited, they disappointed me at the last time. So I said, you know what, this is my business, it's not business. So when I went there yesterday, and then they spoke about if somebody disappointed you, go forward. That's the thing that I took yesterday. Or you know what, all those that disappointed me, I'm just going to move forward and look for other people, those who are interested in the business. So and I thought maybe they're going to teach us whatever that they've taught us last month, but it was a new thing, and I have learned a lot. The strategies of marketing, so they were so good, and then I took them, or no, I'm going to start working with this, so God will help me. Thank you.
Awesome. I was talking to your sponsor some few hours ago. I was checking the CCs and I saw you are edging closer to supervisor. Keep going. Keep going. You're edging closer and closer to supervisor. You can do something in these 2 days. You might close this month as a brand new supervisor. Congratulations and well done for attending yesterday's business presentation at the product center. Do we have anyone who want to share before we start the training? Their experience from yesterday's business presentation. Just share with us one thing and we move on. Just unmute.
Sorry. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, yesterday's training was on fire in such a way that when we knocked off, I've met this other lady. She's from Midrand. Uti, she's part of another group, but hi. It was for very first time as she was shocked. We even exchanged our numbers. She wants to come and join our team already, and she's an FBO. But even to us, they were very powerful. It was like it's a first time I attend my training, so she was very inspired. So imagine umuntu who's been there before, but akaze azwe lento ayizwa. So izolo it was on fire. All the speakers, they were on point. Pickups.
Thank you so much, Leadership Nokubonga. Thank you, Diamond. And anyone else? Do we have anyone want to share yesterday's experience who attended yesterday's business presentation? Just unmute and go ahead.
Leaders ninjani.
Siyaphila unjani?
Ngikhona. Hey leaders izolo. Hey khona engathi yangibamba nje. Hey yamaqanda nje mabathi hey. Singabi nje amaqanda nje or ama-chicken. Hey we gotta move up and then push and recruit, find new people in the business. New blood helps growth and develops growth. There's no other way. That's my take for that presentation. You're young teen, Tale. Hey.
Awesome stuff. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Diamond. Wow. Anyone else? Do we have anyone else or who was there yesterday want to share their experience? Tate Mphahlele or ko moshomong. Le ka moshomong re a kgona go unmute. Okay.
Sanibona Diamond. Yeah.
Hey,
Nginomvulo.
sawubona.
Yeah. Yeah, finally le nna maabane ke kgonne go tla le though ke disappointile ke 3. Maybe ke le sure ke tlo tla le 5 people. Then ke kgonne go tla le 1 le 2, I mean sorry. Kgonne go tla le 2 and one of the 2 people that I brought in yesterday, she can't wait to join in. Go tloga mo on our way from product center go fitla go Tembisa. Yo, ba no bolela lo tse botse fela ka forever. I think dumela gore no ka we khweditse late man. We khweditse late. Then I'm just waiting for her gore a hlakantse tšhelete a join and the presentation yona ka yona it was late so yeah ke bone le nna re ba ke ba so energized ke tsošeleletšega. Thank you, Diamonds.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your experience from yesterday, Diamonds. Wow, yeah, yesterday was on fire. Yeah, as always, I'm not surprised that Diamond Nokubonga met someone who said, wow, it's the first time I'm hearing this. I hear that a lot, that people, we are doing the same forever, but the way we present is different. It's unique for most people. And when they come, they always say, wow, we haven't seen a presentation like this one, because we make our presentation much more fun, more relaxed, not too professional. You see, where it's too serious. So you have fun while you are learning about the business. You live there, your spirit uplifted, and also very excited about life, and very excited about your dreams and goals. So that's fantastic, really. We are blessed and highly favored, as I always say. So, beautiful Diamonds, we are left with only 2 days before month end. Only 2 days before, or only two, actually 1 day is then month end. Tomorrow, Tuesday is month end. Take responsibility for your business. Don't wait for your sponsor. If you want to win big in forever, take charge of your business. This is as soon as you sign up that form or you capture those details online and you buy that Start Your Journey combo. This is your business. Diamond, you can become super rich, super wealthy, more forever, if you take it seriously. And you take it upon yourself that this is my business. I'm not going to wait for my sponsor. I'm not going to wait for my upline. I'll find out what I need to do to achieve my goals. I set my goals and I find out what is it that I need to do in this business to get my goals. Very, very important. I'm telling you, if you can bring that kind of attitude, you are going places. Our goal for 2026 is producing top performing leaders who are 6-figure income earners. That's the goal. That's Millionaires Club team. So you will become one of those top performing leaders who are 6-figure income earners in this team. Just be teachable. What we teach you work. You can see from the results. Anyone that is teachable, who does what we tell them, they're getting the results. I see a lot of people who underestimate my teachings about each time you sold products and you have anything above 1,200, go and buy stock. But talk to anyone who's applying that tactic. They're done with their 4CC now. Or they're just edging very close to closing their 4CC. But majority of those that apply that system, they're done with their 4CC. That's how impactful that strategy is, how effective it is. It's producing results for those that are applying. It's just that sometimes I've realized that people underestimate things that they have. They will realize that the day they lose what they had, that wow, I had gold. So I sometimes get shocked that some people don't listen to what their sponsors and uplines say. But when the same thing is said by someone in a big event, it becomes a big aha moment for them. But this is something that is taught every day in the team. Very strange. But anyway, we are human beings. It's not just uniquely a Millionaires Club team issue. Even some of the people who come to our presentation say, wow, I've never seen a presentation like this. You know that if you go to their presentation, you will also say, wow, certain things, I haven't seen something like this. It is normal. Sometimes they say a prophet is not respected in their hometown. I believe for those that read the Bible, you can also go and check. The Bible says Jesus Christ didn't perform many miracles in Nazareth. Why? It's because that's where he was born. When they looked at him, they didn't see the Jesus Christ that he was. They saw the son of Joseph and Maria, the son of the carpenter Joseph. They didn't see the power and the knowledge and the salvation that he was presenting to them, and the abilities that he had to perform miracles and help them achieve, get out of the issues that they had, to help them, survive the illnesses that they were going through, financial struggles that they were going through. He had all those powers to deliver miracles, but because of their faith, because they always saw the son of the carpenter, Joseph, they couldn't go beyond that to see that prophet he was. So they missed out. So that's what happens in teams. And a lot of people miss out by underestimating what their sponsors say. So diamonds, you want to win, focus on these 3 pillars of growth. Yes, we are talking month end, but these 3 pillars of growth are relevant at all times. Your wellness. We say 1 alu per day. Drink alu per day. So did you drink your alu this morning? Always ask yourself, did you use, how many supplements are you using per day? You might ask yourself, how does that link to my month-end results? If you're using the products, you'll need to go and buy those products. You are earning CCs towards your 4 CC. If you are not consuming enough products, you don't even have confidence to talk to others. Someone who's using the products and getting the results, they have confidence about their products. So they talk to a lot of people because they know what the products can do. They've seen it from a personal experience. It's not something that they heard about. It's not something that they read about. They've experienced it. So take care of your wellness. Use these products. See the results. Feel the results. And you'll go out with full confidence. Recruit at least 2 or more people, diamonds. Grow your team by recruiting 2 or more people every month. Those that are doing that, who are recruiting every month, they are done with their 4CC now, or they are almost there, about to close their 4CCs. If you struggle on the 4CC part, diamonds, check your recruiting. Check if you are using the products regularly. Those that are recruiting regularly and building solid teams, I'm telling you, you'll see you achieve your 4CC easier if you are able to sign up assistant supervisors who come with their 2CC combo. Start your journey combo, because you get 2CC for that one person. If you sign 2, is 4CC. You just need to buy 1CC on your own name, and you have your 4CC. It's going to be 5 CCs for you. But if you are really consuming the products, You'll find that maybe you consume 1 cc and you are retailing another cc. You'll actually buy 2 cc's in that month, and you close your month with 6 personal cc's. The heavy hitters, you'll find that they sell the entire 4 or 5 cc's per month. So keep using these products, building your confidence, selling more, and recruiting more. Some of your customers will end up joining your business. Never stop offering the business opportunity to your current customers. I meet customers who didn't know that they can join this business, but they were buying products from someone who's a member. It's an FBO, just selling the product, but not telling these customers that they can join. And they're shocked to say, man, Moose, I always brought customers to this person, but they never told me I can join. When you tell, no, you can join and be a member and sell these products, consume the products while you are also selling and making money. They're really shocked and they join. But this was someone else's customer who was buying products regularly. But they were never told. Please never stop telling your customers, even if they say, no, I'm not ready to join, okay, fine. Allow them to buy. After a few months, keep reminding them. Each time they bring a customer, remind them, well, remember, don't forget, you can also join this business and take these customers that you are bringing to me, make them your customers and start earning some money. And build a community, your team culture. Yeah, yesterday or this week and this morning, I was talking about the culture of attending events and growing your team's attendance from event to event. Very important. When I was encouraging people about inviting for yesterday's business presentation at the product center, I was emphasizing that point. Build a culture of attendance in your team. I'm telling you, people who attend, everyone that was in that session yesterday, they are on fire today. Diamond Nogbonga just told us now that when she left, she was already speaking to people. She went out to see more people and spoke to more people. Why? It's the energy she got in the room. A lot of people, I forgot to ask. Yesterday, someone came to me and said, my prospect want to buy now. Want to buy now. They came to see the business. But because of the fire in that meeting, that prospect wanted to join immediately. Some of you know Ulona, a brand new manager. She just became a manager last month. Mam Zuma, Sister Zoom, also came as a prospect. She attended. She came with but she was invited to come. When she got there, she said, no, I have the 7,000 in my account. I want to join now. And she joined. She was invited to come and see so that she can go back and review and decide. No, during the meeting, she made the decision, I'm joining. She left the product center as an assistant supervisor. But when she was coming, it was just to come and see, not to join. So build that culture of attending, you'll see miracles. And then those 2 pillars of retailing the products and building a community, take care of the last pillar, which is finances. I know that a lot of people are interested in making money, but they forget the first 2 pillars actually are the real pillars that will make the 3rd pillar possible. If you are using the products, you turn out to sell more products and make more profit. If you are using the products and selling more products, you tend to recruit much easier because you get to convert some of your customers into FBOs. And because you are active, you get to meet lots and lots and lots of people. And because of your confidence from selling the products, you tend to find it easy to talk to people, even complete strangers. So that makes your job for recruiting much easier than someone who's not using the product, who's not selling much product. So because now we are retailing products, making money, building a team, making money, the third pillar start to grow. From there, you start building leaders and start making some serious financial, start getting serious financial rewards where you can go into 6 figures per month. So take care of the 3 pillars and you'll see your business will be solid. You'll build a powerful, powerful business. And don't say, I'll start doing that when I'm a manager. Start doing exactly what you see managers do. What I'm teaching you now is what I mostly discuss when coaching managers. Our business, my diamonds, is all about case credit. This business is all about case credit. Case credit is money. You want to make money? Focus on case credit. That is why I teach that strategy of soon as you have sold 1,200 and above, go and buy stock. I never get impressed when someone say I have a 20,000, 25,000 in my account. I'm selling products and I have 25,000 in my account. And I check the CCs. It's sitting on 0 CCs. There are no CCs, but you are selling. I'm telling you, you are not going to be successful. We have very powerful retailers, but they don't prioritize retailing and going and restock. You don't buy stock because you are out of stock. That's a big mistake I see a lot of people doing, even leaders committing. You don't buy products because you are out of stock. You buy products because you are working on your monthly target. And you need to always have enough of your fast selling products. That even if they said we are out of stock, you know that I have 2 weeks of stock to keep retailing until I get those products. So the big mistake you can make is to say, I don't have orders. I hear some new downlines say that. No, I cannot buy products now because I don't have customers for those products for now. So no, you buy the fast-moving products. If you buy 2 gels, guaranteed you'll sell those 2 gels. If you buy aloe vera gel or berry nectar, Arctic Sea or garlic thyme, heat lotion, you definitely know you'll sell those kind of products. They are always in demand. So when you sold, go and restock some of your fast-moving products to always keep a certain level of stock. We are not saying open a warehouse at your home, but you need a certain level of stock at all times. I hear people say, no, the customer said they need an Arctic Sea. I'm going to buy next week. Wow. That customer by next week, by tomorrow, by today, they'll get someone who has Arctic Sea. Go and buy from that person. From there, they'll never come back to you because they'll keep going back to someone they know that if I say I want this, we get it immediately. If they don't have it immediately, they'll tell me tomorrow I'll deliver. So that's how you keep building your CCs by going each time you sold anything above 1,200, go and buy stock. And at least do 2 one-on-one presentations per day. Don't wait for a weekend business presentation. Sit people down and show them the business, either face-to-face, one-on-one, on Zoom, even on WhatsApp. You can do a WhatsApp presentation where you send pictures, text messages, voice note, a combination of that, pictures, small clips, and then text, voice note, a full presentation that someone can have a picture what this business is all about. Then if you show 2 people this business per day, just for 5 days per week, you are going to present to 10 people per week. That's 40 people per month. I'm telling you, if you presented for 40 people, guaranteed, if you are teachable and you listen to how I teach, what I teach about presenting and then doing follow-up, having a book for prospects where you record all those people that you have presented to, and then wrote down exactly what they said, when are they joining, what are they doing right now, I'm raising the money, or else I'm waiting for month end, I'm joining, or else I have this issue, I'm clearing this issue, then I'm joining the business. Okay, or now I'm just going to work out on this to make sure that I have so much now, I just need to work on this so that I can get the difference and join the business. I'm telling you, then you'll be able to follow up and say, in our previous conversation, this is what you said. Okay, now is that date, or tomorrow, or 2 days from now, just as a reminder that we are starting the business on Tuesday. You said you are joining month end, so please send me this document, send me that information so that we can now start the process. Then Tuesday we are going to buy your stock. So you keep records and you follow up on those promises, you'll see. You'll generate more CCs, your team will grow every month. If you present it for 40 people, you'll have your at least 10% of those people joining your team. So 10% of that 40 will actually be 2 will join. But guaranteed between 2 and 4 will actually join your business every month if you're presenting for 40 people. Before you become a manager where you have a big team, you're assisting a lot of people, it is possible to present for 2 people or more per day for your business. Yes, leaders can have a challenge when you start being in positions like me, where you spend more time supporting the team. But I still need to block time for my own business, for my own personal recruiting, because it's costly if I'm not bringing in new people. And I'm saying I'm just helping my team to bring in new people. Yes, it's my responsibility and duty to help my team to bring in new people, but it's also my responsibility and duty to block time for my own personal recruiting. Very important, diamonds. If you can do that, you're going places. You'll become one of those 1 million millionaires that are in Rexmon's dream. So leaders, what matters most? This is where, this is a make it or break it. What matters most to you? What is your why? Diamond Mo, when you see someone need to be pushed to come to presentations, need to be backed or another presentation co product center, they are not really connected to their why they joined the business. If you have to beg people to attend presentations, they don't have a big why. They don't understand why they joined. I'm telling you, when you joined, and you have a big dream, say, I want to clear my debts. I'm sick and tired of having these debts. I'm sick and tired of having, struggles, financial struggles. I'm sick and tired of, running out of money before month end, not knowing what tomorrow will bring. And you know that if they say I can become a millionaire if I'm teachable and start doing this business seriously, I'm telling you, you'll want to know when is the next presentation. You'll invite and be there. Whether your guests are coming or not, you are not going to allow any guest to steal your dream or to stop you from building your dream. You are going to be there because your dream of getting out of debt, your dream of creating financial wealth for yourself and your family is so big enough to push you that there's no amount of challenge that can stop you. That dream car of yours, you had that go forever, there's a forever to drive where the company pays for your car. And really, you have that dream car that you want to drive. And you always visualize yourself driving that car. I'm telling you, you won't want to be pushed by anyone to come to presentation. When you see the picture of that car on that vision board of yours, it will push you to attend trainings. It will push you to come to the success day. It will push you to attend these Zoom sessions. Whether you are feeling like it or not, you'll make sure you have data. If you run out of data, you'll find a way. When we say have fiber, make sure that you're sorted with fiber at your home. Now you have cable fiber for your internet so that you don't run out of internet. And fiber has a very powerful speed. So you will put in that fiber. If there's no money, you'll make sure that you build your business to a level where it will allow you to afford fiber, because you are pushed by that dream of driving your dream car. If your passion is your children, you want to send them to the best schools, you will push. Come hell or high waters, you will push to build this business to make sure that you provide that education for your kids. You want beautiful homes, and you can see people are buying homes, not just a home, homes. People own homes in forever. If you are a person that attends and see what people are able to achieve through this business, I'm telling you, you won't want anyone to push you to do what it takes to be successful. When we say there's a presentation at the product center, you know that presentation is going to inspire me. I'm going to learn. It's going to help to recruit my prospects for me, and it's going to build my skill sets. You'll make sure that you are there, because that presentation trains you. Number one, it helps you to acquire skills. Number two, it inspires you. Number three, you get to see what is possible because you meet all these top leaders who are successful. When they say people earn 500,000 rand per month, 500,000, you met one yesterday at yesterday's meeting. When they say people travel the world, you met lots of those that traveled the world yesterday. When there's a smart home, you met someone who owned a smart home. He told you, I can switch on or off the TV now. As I'm speaking to you now on my phone, I can switch off a TV. I can close a window from my phone. I can see which door is locked, which one is not locked, which light is on, which light is off on my phone, which gate is locked, unlocked. I can see it here. I can be able to lock it exactly from this training room right now. So when you see such things, you meet such people, it tells you what is possible in the business. That grows your belief. And they tell you, I only have a birth certificate and a marriage certificate. And you discover that yourself, you even have a matric, or you have a degree, or even have a profession. You are a professional. And here is this guy who just has a birth certificate and marriage certificate, able to earn 500,000 rand per month, living in a smart home in one of the most prestigious estates in Gauteng. What more about you, who have some level of education, who can use technology, who can speak different languages, who have access to the entire world via social media? I'm telling you, those things build you. They build your belief, and you start to see yourself living that life of your dreams. And it's just a matter of time. You will live that life. So having a big why pushes you to do more in the business and to propel you to your success. So, but if you don't dream, you don't have a big dream, don't have a big why, you join the business, you are going to be that type that you need to be backed. But yeah, it's a presentation at the product center, invite, please come. If your sponsor says, please come, you must know that your business is in trouble. Your sponsor has this belief that your why is not strong enough. You need to be backed. Because reality is you can't beg anyone to be successful. A person needs to be needing success like they need oxygen. They will do what it takes to be successful if they really need to be successful. What stops people from succeeding, I'm telling you, wanting to be pushed. You know, when a person does something out of love, you know that you can work from morning until evening without realizing. You just realize when you stop that, oh, I'm tired. But each time you go back, you are able to do the activities without looking at time. That person knows what they're doing and why they're doing it, and they love what they do. Whether it's a Monday or Sunday, today was Sunday. I haven't stopped since I woke up this morning. I've been on my phone, I've been online. I made many calls today. I spoke to a lot of people. I prepared for this training. I'm on this training right now. Since I woke up this morning, I haven't stopped. And I'm not as exhausted as you will. I will be if I was working for a boss. Because this is not, it's a labor of love. And I get to do a lot of different things in my business. I worked on my team. I spoke to a lot of people. That inspires me to talk to my teams. I assisted them, I coached them, I reminded them what is important, and I congratulated those that did well, showed up yesterday with their downlines, with gas and everything. And I heard a lot of testimonies today about yesterday's training. All those things are inspiring. And I know that they are making a difference in the lives of those people that I'm talking to. Some of them are going to be some of those millionaires that we are talking about it forever, that the biggest dream and desire for the founder, the late founder, Rexmond, was to create 1 million millionaires. And I know I'm playing part in that vision, helping my team some of my team members to become some of those millionaires in Rex's dream of creating 1 million millionaires through Forever Living Products Company throughout the whole world. So, Diamonds, your why is very important. You cannot succeed unless you connect to your why. When we get to what we do, you need to start with your why. Before you start building your business, you need to know your why. Yes, that also contributes. Mathematician, yes, it does. I drink a lot of alu, so it also contributes to my energy levels. So before we get to what we do, we need to start with our why. Why did we join Forever? What is it that you want to achieve? What is it that you want Forever to help you achieve? Very important. If your why is big enough, I'm telling you, what we do is going to be easy. What do? We use the product, we share the products, we build a team. We already spoke about this in those 3 pillars of growth: wellness, community, and finances. We spoke about wellness, using the products will help you with your wellness, and also it helps you with sharing of the products. If you're using the products, you'll be able to sell them. Then you can create a customer base because you have a product story to tell. You have a good experience with the products, you'll be able to share your experience with the products, and as a result, you'll sell lots of products. And then when you're selling product, building customer base, out of those customers, some of them will have interest to also start earning the money that you are earning, because they're bringing you money every month, buying products. And then at some point, they're now buying for friends as well. They're buying their own personal product, and they see you're making money. If you are offering them the opportunity to say, this is an opportunity that you can also join and start your business and be able to service those customers that you are bringing to me, some of them will join. And then now you're starting to build a team. And because you have confidence, because you are selling products, you are making money, you have a story to tell to your prospect that I'm making money. I'm able to sell so much amount of products per month and make so much money per month. Some will be interested. Some of your prospects are also looking for something that can put extra money into their pockets. So they'll join your business. So it helps you do the third leg of what we do, which is building a team. Then coach your customers how best to use the product, coach your team how to best build this business in order to achieve their dreams and goals. So Diamond, so far so good. If you are flowing with me so far, please give me a number 5 in the comment section. Awesome stuff. Congratulations. I don't know. Let's see who sold alu peaches. Just want to see who sold alu peaches there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful diamond. I'm happy if people are doing the activities and are getting results. Very, very important. Well done, well done, well done. I didn't see. Wow. On the previous communication, then they moved. Why? I can't see? I should be able to see. Reverse back and see who is that. Well done, my diamond. Oh, Sophie. Remember Thursday, one of my customers asked me if I had alu peaches, and by the time I was out of stock, by that time I was out of stock, and I said yes. Friday I went to Product Center and buy 3 alu peaches. Now I have 2. Oh, I have extra 2. Awesome stuff. That's the way to go. That's the way to go, my diamond. And thank you for those number 5s. And Tatem Pashele, thank you, Miss Rodi, Juliet, Nogbonga, Miss Sophie, thank you so much for those number 5. So you are with me so far. Let's move. Diamonds, we know that 4cc is our success factor in forever. But if you want to grow your business faster, don't just do 4, do 5 or more. We know that 5, they used to recognize 5, but from this month, they're only recognizing 10 cc's and above. And from this year, they'll also have 10 cc pins. I think there will be no more 4 cc pins or 5 cc pins. We are going to have 10 cc pins. So Diamonds, if you understood what I spoke about when I started about using the product, retailing the product, and recruiting and building a team, this 5cc thing is something that is automatic. Because if you are recruiting 2 people, it's already 4cc. You are buying 2cc because you are using 1cc and retailing 1cc. Those that are good retailers, they will easily do 10cc. So this will be automatic. You don't have to worry about this. Just focus on what we spoke about. Using the products every day. Drink your alu every day. Drink your alu every day. And you'll start feeling the energy levels going up. Mathematician just reminded me on TikTok. Your energy levels start going up. Your complexion will be restored. Your skin texture will start to show. Will start having smooth, beautiful skin. And that glows. That's the power of alu. If you used to struggle with indigestion, you realize that now those things start to disappear. Some of your aches and pains here and there, they start to disappear. Some you don't even remember when they disappeared. You just realize they are gone. That's the power of using your products. And this 5cc will be well taken care of. What you are using, going to restock. What you are retailing, going to restock. When you sign up new people, earning those 2 cc's with strategic combos, and then 5cc becomes automatic. My beautiful diamonds, success is predictable. Success is predictable. Success, when you stop making excuses and start doing repeatedly what other successful people do, until the behavior becomes a habit, you will be successful. When you find yourself, you start doing activities automatically. You have made it a habit to do these activities. Then it guarantees success. You know, success does not come from what you do once. Success comes from what you do repeatedly. Your daily routine determines if you are going to be successful or not. If you do something repeatedly over and over and over and over, it becomes part of your routine. And it becomes a habit that this is what you normally do. As soon as you get to those levels with income generating activities, talking to people, each time you go out, you find yourself talking to people about your business, about the benefits of your products. It's now your habit. You'll sell more products, you'll recruit more people. If attending is not non-negotiable, you need to have non-negotiables diamonds. Become a top leader. It comes at the price. To become a top leader, it becomes at the price. You need to have non-negotiables. You see, there are certain things that I have to do them. Whether I feel like it or not, I have to do them. Like today, it could have been my day off. We are supposed to have a meeting in Pumalanga, but that meeting did not succeed. So it was supposed to be a day off. I couldn't have a day off. I had a lot of activities that kept me since I woke up until now. You know, there were times there are people who tried to call me during the day. I saw their calls, but I couldn't pick up their calls because I was busy. Because I know if I stop doing exactly what I was doing and switch, because if I answer your call, what you say will affect my thoughts. So it depends on the gravity of what you said. What you say might take me off completely from my my tracks. So it can take me off completely my track. And then now I lose productivity. So sometimes there are certain things when I do, I feel I cannot take calls right now because I receive a lot of calls. And I receive a lot of, that's why sometimes I prefer WhatsApp messages because when I finish doing what I'm doing, I always go back to WhatsApp messages. And by that time now I'm ready to focus on each and every individual and respond than a phone call that interrupts me while I'm busy. You see, sometimes I'll stop and take your call, but sometimes I'll have to finish what I'm doing because sometimes I end up not finishing certain tasks because there were phone calls in between that disrupted my flow. So when you get to my level, at some point you realize, wow, you know, I thought people ignore phone calls. They don't. They are protecting their focus. Or else whatever they are working on now that our phones have so many features. What we used to do on our laptops, we do them on our phones. There are certain things that when you start them on your phone, you have to finish them. If you take a call, it cancels everything that you're working on. So you have to carry on. Even if you see this call, you can't stop and answer the call. Carry on and finish the task, and you can only call them back afterwards. So that's some of the things that we call non-negotiables, that these things have to be done. Whether I feel like it or not, this need to be done. So if you are to become a top leader, go forever, you need to have non-negotiables. You have to, and again, my leaders, please, if you want to be successful, make sure that you take rejection. Don't take rejection personally. Rejection by your prospects, rejection by your family, rejection by your team, rejection by anyone, your upline. Don't allow anyone, don't allow even me as your coach to steal your dreams, or because of what I say that maybe you interpreted it negatively and then you feel so sad that I'm not doing anything, I'm sitting on 0 CCs. Whether you know what we're doing, now I don't know. I read the numbers, I interpret the numbers, and then I talk to you based on what I see. I might say something that might hurt you. Please don't take it personal. It's out of good heart. I want you to win. So I might come hard on you because I want you to win. Not realizing what I'm hating you with what I'm saying. But my intention is not to hurt you, it's to help you win. So take it with good heart. That they don't mean to hurt me. They want to see me win. Some of the activities that I do, they don't see them. They only see results. When I take my FLP 360 and look at my FLP 360, it doesn't tell me your activities. It tells me your numbers, what you have achieved, how many CCs you have right now, how many people are going to become supervisors in your team. So I interpret what I see based on what I teach you. But we need to produce supervisors. You need to recruit every month. You need to produce supervisors every month. You need to retain at least 2 CC or more per month, because that guarantees that 4 CC when you are recruiting. You need to attend every event. There might have been something big that made you not to attend yesterday that I'm not aware of. I'm not going to make guesses. I'll tell you that you were not at the presentation yesterday, but you said you have big dreams. Are you really serious about your dreams if you're not attending? Because to me, you were not there. So please don't allow rejection to hurt you to the extent that you give up on your dreams. There's nothing that will come close that will ever get on this planet to this business. Some will give you more money maybe than you can make in forever. But I'm telling you, nothing will come close with benefits. Some will, oh, congratulations, KB. Oh, KB attended the training yesterday in Cape Town. Well done, KB. That master class was on fire. I saw it online. We had our meeting in Johannesburg, so I couldn't come to Cape Town. I have new people in Cape Town. My team is in Cape Town. I wanted to come to Cape Town to support them, but I couldn't because I had a meeting in Joburg. Well done for attending, KB. So, diamonds, in this business, you'll have challenges. You'll have people who criticize you fairly. You'll have people who criticize you unfairly. But reality is you are the one who know why you joined this business. So don't allow anyone to steal your dream. Doesn't matter whether that person is a sponsor, your upline, your downline, your crossline, your prospect, your customer. Don't allow anyone to steal your dream. Stay in this business, build this business. And never give up. Never stop. I'm telling you, if my wife and I, depending on what others were saying, we wouldn't be in this business. There were times where we felt everyone, including our sponsors or our uplines, are against us. But we stood, we built our business, we're still in business. There were times, most of the time, a lot of you don't know who our sponsors are, but you are in our team. Why is it? Because we took responsibility for our business. When we felt, oh, certain things maybe didn't fit our beliefs or else, our belief systems clashed with what maybe the sponsors and uplines were teaching. We felt, oh, we are now becoming squeezed spiritually. We are not going to make it if we stay in this kind of environment. We've decided to take charge of our business and start building the business on our own for the sake of our business, because we realize if we stay in this environment, we will quit. We are going to quit because spiritually we are suffocating. So there are times like that, but never give up on your business. Keep building your business. Even in your little corner, use the systems that are built. We have master classes by the company. We have success days. We have business presentations that are organized at the company level. You can build this business with the sponsor, without the sponsor, and then organizing your own meetings, taking charge of those meetings. You will grow. Now, when we started, we didn't have all these things. These systems by the company, they were not there. You were team dependent. You have to create your own systems. Now with the new CSM, she created systems that are for collaboration, that allow a cross-lining so that we can work together in teams, cross-line, upline, downline. We now work as a team forever, Southern Africa. So you make sure that you use this system to be successful. Indeed, my leader. Even if your prospects are not there, you show up for your business. You don't have to go to a presentation because your invites are coming. No. Whether they are coming or not, this is your business. You're building your business. Go to that meeting. You're going to the meeting for yourself. So my leaders, 2 days to go. Don't lose focus on what matters most. You are an assistant supervisor, assistant manager, or even manager. Our number one job is to produce supervisors, all of us. If you want to generate CCs, tell yourself, I'm going to produce supervisors. Even if you are not yet a supervisor, your job is producing. The first supervisor to produce is yourself. Make sure you get yourself to that supervisor level. Now, supervisor level is so easy. You can even do it without a downline. We have a lot of people who are able to retail products and become supervisors without a single downline. Our diamonds now is only 10 cc. You can achieve 10 cc by just selling the product. You can achieve 10 cc by recruiting. I prefer the one that always include recruiting. Retailing and recruiting, it must be your 2 legs. Don't limp with 1 leg of just recruiting, of just retailing. I prefer retailing and recruit. Sell the product and recruit and use. Now we have 3 legs. Use the products, retail the products, recruit to build a team. It's 3 foot. So those that come from the rural areas, this is what we call 3 foot. 3 foot, they use it to balance a pot when you cook. It's got 3 legs. They build a fire, and then on top of the fire, they put that 3 foot. So on top of the 3 foot, that's where they put the pot that they use for cooking. So 3 legs as balance. You are using the product, you are retailing the products, and you are recruiting. You'll be successful. You'll be able to get to supervisor. Become a supervisor and focus on building supervisors every month. This is what I teach managers in the team. That your manager, your responsibility to make sure that every month you have a new supervisor. And there are times where you are not going to produce that supervisor because you are working with your supervisors, you have to get them to manager. And yeah, some of them getting edgy. I didn't develop a supervisor last month, I think, because I was producing managers. So my focus was running around doing presentations with those people that are going to manager. I think I last produced supervisor in January. Yes, I produced supervisors under my managers, my new managers, because I was pushing with them, doing more meetings for them, doing more coaching, making more calls in their downlines to make sure that we hit those targets, they become those managers, and they became managers. So, but our responsibility, that's my responsibility as well. That is why I can remember that last month I didn't produce a supervisor. Why? It's because I felt bad that I didn't recruit. I didn't develop that supervisor. Yes, I was building managers. We produced 3 managers last month. So I'm excited. I produce 3 managers, but there's that but. I didn't personally produce my own supervisor. I need to catch up. Produce at least 2 supervisors, 3 supervisors somewhere. Tell yourself you are going to produce supervisors. If you produce 6 supervisors, guaranteed you are manager. Because with 6 supervisors, on average, you'll be able to do 60 case credits. And if you repeat 60 case credits for the second month, you will be a brand new manager. 120 over 2 months. Sometimes even before you get to that 6 supervisors in your downline, separate lines, you will get to manager. Why? Because some of your supervisors will start producing their own supervisors. Where people who made it to manager with 1 supervisor, because that supervisor was producing a lot of supervisors under them. So you can get to manager with 1 supervisor, 2 supervisors, if those supervisors become stronger than you and build more supervisors quicker than you. You end up also achieving manager level. But please don't rely on others. Don't rely on your team. Work with your team. Help them achieve their dreams. But know that everything, if it is to be, it's up to me. If it is to be, it's up to me. Take responsibility for your business, Diamonds. Know that it's your responsibility to produce supervisor. Even if you're an assistant supervisor, it's your responsibility to produce supervisors. It must be your obsession. All managers or leaders that succeed, their obsession is supervisors. I started this about 3 years ago. I started training this 2023. I'm not mistaken. Those that were with me the past 3 years, you'll know. When my focus became recruit, build supervisors, recruit, build supervisors. It's been 3 years. And since we are doing that with my wife, you can see, check the results. We were out of COVID, we were coming out of COVID when I started training that. And then the first year was just about recovery. And then the following year, we started hitting those incentives. So it works. Anyone that was in Drakensberg Managers Convention, you realize that most of the leaders that train at Managers Convention trained about this, building supervisors. Those that were at Supervisor Convention in Wombats were fortunate, we were in both. We're in Drakensberg in February. This was the biggest song that was repeated by speaker after speaker, speaker after speaker. In those that were in Wombats can attest to this, that this was the biggest song. It was the hit. It was song of the year. Speaker after speaker, recruit, build supervisors, recruit, build supervisors. All top leaders that are achieving incentives, that qualify for Eagle Manager, qualifying for Global Run, qualifying for Forever to Drive, qualifying for Chairman's Bonus, you'll see that they develop a lot of supervisors. So producing supervisors must be your obsession if you want to be successful in today's age. You need to be obsessed with producing supervisors. If it does not hurt you when you did not produce a supervisor, check your CCs. You are not going to have that many CCs. No one generates CCs if they don't produce supervisors. If you want to more case credit this March, your job is see who's closer to becoming a supervisor. I'll throw everything tomorrow and Tuesday to make sure that I produce supervisor, or I fail while trying. But if you're not building anyone for supervisor, forget about case credits. My leaders, what I'm telling you, this is what I teach managers in the team. And I always point to me with my wife to look at our business. Some of you were with us when we came out of COVID. And because you were with us when we came out of COVID, our business was down on the ground. This is how we rebuild our business. This is how we went back to become Eagle managers. This is how we went back to achieving Chairman's Bonus. This is how we went back to become number 82 in the whole of SADC region. You were there. You saw us when we were nowhere. We went to Drakensberg, I think 3 times after COVID, alone, not even one manager with us, alone. But this year, for the first time, we went there with 2 more managers, with our downline managers. And we had a goal that next year we must bring at least 15 or 16 managers with us. With the system we are using, we are well on our way to taking 16 managers to the next managers convention in February, because we are working on it. And our real strategy is recruiting and building supervisors. All these managers, as a team, I believe we produced 5 managers, January, February, 5 managers. Go and check. What was the secret? Supervisors. There was nothing special that we did out of the ordinary. It was making sure that we recruit, we build supervisors. We teach these supervisors to recruit and build supervisors. And if you see what we say in the groups, if you are reading what we say, you are listening to the voice note that we share in the WhatsApp group, you'll see that the main thing here in this team is recruiting and building supervisors. It's just how fast do you internalize what we teach and apply. The day you become obsessed with recruiting and developing supervisors, you will see the magic, the miracle that will happen in your business. My leaders, this is the secret I gave you, that I teach and coach my managers. I teach them this, nothing extraordinary. So, and I tell my managers to focus on incentives. To focus on incentives. If you are not gunning for any incentive in our business, your business will be small. You are not going to earn big bonuses. You are not going to achieve much. Check diamonds. Any leader that is not qualifying for incentives, they are not going to generate much CCs. So their bonus will always be low. So when we teach you to recruit and build supervisors, we know you're going to generate more CCs. And because you are generating more CCs, you are going to earn better bonuses. And you are going to generate more CCs. And then earn better bonuses and qualify for incentives. Check any leader that is not obsessed about qualifying for incentives, they're not generating CCs. How did we transform our business from COVID to now? It's when we started focusing to say, I used to talk to one of the leaders, a friend of mine, when the business was on the ground, because we were not on social media. That's really, those that were not in social media during COVID, we suffered. We were on social media, but we didn't use it consistently or even correctly. We started trying to learn to use it correctly during the pandemic. It was already late. Those that knew how to use it, they thrived during COVID in terms of sales. Yes, maybe their business, their teams were not growing as fast as they were supposed to be, but they were still selling a lot of products on social media. So our businesses really were on the ground because of those lockdowns. We learned the hard way to learn that social media. So when we're rebuilding, we used to encourage each other within Glove. That's the friend of mine I was telling you about. We want to go back to qualifying for global rallies, go overseas. We will be going overseas. We want to qualify for Eagle. We want to qualify for Chairman's Bonus. And I internalize, as we're speaking, encouraging each other, we need to go back to Eagle. We need to go back to Forever to Drive. Even myself, I went out of the 3 years of Forever to Drive expired, and I was below 150. So I needed to rebuild back to Forever to Drive. We used to say, I need to go back to Forever to Drive, go back qualifying Eagle, go back qualifying Global Run, go back qualifying Chairman's Bonus. And it happened. Didn't happen the first year. We built a foundation. The following year, it was Eagle, but it was never completed properly. Then last year, we did it fully. Qualified. Forever to Drive came back. Eagle came back. Chairman's Bonus came back. Sorry, Manager came back. We moved level. number 82 in SADC. This is the system that got us there. This is the system that will get you to manager. It will get you to incentives. If you are already a manager, it will get you to the big bonuses that you are looking for. If you are already a manager and you want to grow your business and you want to grow your income. That's the secret, my diamond. Focus this month end. You focus on your 5cc. If you are a manager, you focus on your 25. If your business is right on the ground, focus on just getting to 25. If it's below 25, you are in trouble, because according to Forever, you are not a manager if you are doing less than 25 cc's. I'm not even talking 12 cc's. 12 cc's is worse because it takes you out of all the incentives. So 25 cc's, that's when you are considered to be in ICU, when your business is on 25 cc's. But the focusing on that recruiting and building supervisors will make this thing easy to get to that 25, to get to that 40, to get to that magic number, 60 case credit and above. For managers, the magic number is 60. The golden number is 100. If you have the 100 club, you're achieving everything. Your bonuses are huge. You're achieving almost every incentive if you are in the 100 club. But from 60, you are average manager and earning good bonuses as a manager, and you are on your way to qualifying for Eagle. That is why my goal for you leaders, become manager before end of April, so that when it say 1 May, you can work on your Eagle. But if you stick to what I teach you, these last 2 days, now you focus on cash credits. You cannot be looking this and that side as we close our session tonight. It's all about CC's. Month end is about case credit. I get shocked when some of you leaders, you are not at the product center month end. To me, if you don't come to the product center month end, you are not serious about your business yet. It might sound too harsh, but I'm telling you, my wife and I, during those hard times after COVID, will go to the product center even without any order. We'll drive, we'll put petrol in our car, drive to the product center, speak to the team when we are at the product center, take pictures, put in the group that we are at the product center. I'm telling you, we'll come back 4 or 5 cc's. But we went there, not even a single cc. We drove to the product center. We were done with our 5 cc's, and then we didn't even a single one buy. But we poured petrol in our car, we went to the product center. Those that you've been with us for some years, you'll realize every month ends, unless we are not in the country or anywhere closer to a product center, we are always at the product center. And realize we don't get to the product center and leave at 11. We are at the product center until they close. They close while we are inside. We always leave at night, the product center during month end. Majority of time, we leave the product center at night. Around 7, 8 at night, after they are done with everyone, that's when we leave. That's what got us where we are today. My leaders, I'm telling you, I'm giving all the secrets that I share with managers. CC's, case credits are everything. You need to be calling your every team member. I was talking to managers to check those that are still sitting on 0 CC's, I think last week. Talk to leaders, check it, find out what's wrong, what's going on, how is business, how are the activities, why are you still sitting on 0 on the 17th or on the 20th of the month? You're still sitting on 0 CC. If you are in the Millionaires Club team where we teach you, after selling at least 1,200 and above, go and buy stock, but you are selling products, but you are sitting on CC, 0 CCs, the 10, you're still 0 CCs, the 15, 0 CCs, you even get paid on the 15th, and still sitting on 0 CCs, the 17th, then that means you are not teachable. You are not serious, because we are teaching in the team. So you need to go and introspect. Is my why really big enough? Am I really serious about this why? Yes, for new people, we need to remind them. That's why I was saying, call all your downlines who are still sitting on 0 CCs. Talk to them. Find out why are they still on 0 CCs. Where can you help? Because what activities are they doing? What is it that is working? What is not working? With new people, it's easy. Sometimes when you get to our level, it's not easy to deal with managers with the basics because they know the basics. So even if we remind them, sometimes it's not acceptable a little bit, you see, because they're a leader. How can you tell me that when I'm a leader? Yeah, but and sometimes we need to remind each other that's because when you are busy, they say you cannot see yourself when you are on the frame. You see, if you are to look at the frame, the picture cannot see itself. It's people who are looking at the frame, who are looking on the wall where the frame is that see the picture. But the picture itself cannot see itself. A boxer does not see themselves when they are inside the ring boxing. They are looking at punches that come at them. They are punching and waving and ducking and diving on punches. But the coach who's not as fit, who's not as talented as the boxer inside the ring, on the corner, he sees everything. He sees the movement. That is why he can guide this professional boxer inside the ring to say, man, be careful, that guy, this is how, when you jab, this is how he moves. This is where he places his glove to block your punch. So this is how you go about it in this next round. Always throw in the punch, pretend to be throwing a punch. He will move his hand, the glove to block, and release your punch to the left. He will be unprotected, and you'll get him on the chin. Because why? The coach is observing everything, even the leg movement, the hands movement, the head's movement, the body movement. The coach can see all those things. That is why when we say be teachable, we really mean it. We know that those that are teachable, they win. But some of the things that your coach will say will hurt you. Because our responsibility of the coach is not to tell you what makes you feel good. It's to tell you the truth so that you can correct where you are not doing the right or correct things, correct the mistakes, and start doing things right so that you can produce the result that you want. The real goal is to produce the results you want. You see, the process might hurt you a little bit, might make you feel uncomfortable, but you have to be willing to step outside your comfort zone, to feel that shame of being corrected, to feel that pain of being shown where you are lacking or where you are not really bringing in your 100%. So because sometimes you get so busy, certain things you don't see them. You need someone to remind you and show you, already be careful there, let's do this, let's do that, and get the result. And when you do that, you get the result, you celebrate. When you celebrate, you step on that stage, we don't see your coach, it's you who takes the stage and get a trophy, and we celebrate you on stage. And the whole world see you on stage, not the coach. Majority of the people don't even know who your coach is. So let's get to work, Diamonds. Check your CCs. Where are you sitting with your CCs? Who is getting closer to supervisor in your team? Or who are you moving to supervisor? And then how many people did you recruit this month? Write it down. Make sure that if you don't have anyone who has joined your team, I'm going to sign up someone before end of Tuesday. I'll have a new downline. If you don't have anyone to go to supervisor, dark or blue, make sure that April you produce a supervisor. Whether you like it or not, by hook or crook, make sure there's a supervisor in your downline, in your business. That's how you'll get to manage your diamonds. If you are not yet a supervisor, make sure you are a supervisor by end of this March or by end of April, you are a supervisor. Because things will only start to happen at supervisor level for everyone. Managers to win is when they're producing supervisors. Anyone else will only get to supervisor if get to manager if they're becoming a supervisor and start producing supervisors. This is my song for the past 3 years. I've been singing this song. And if you observe my results, you'll see that what I'm teaching has produced results for me. And I honestly believe anyone who apply will get the results. It does never fail. The managers go and observe. If you're in the team, observe. Go and look at the businesses of those 5 managers that we produced January, February. Didn't we celebrate a lot of supervisors before they became managers? You'll see that we produced more supervisors, and then all of a sudden, you started seeing managers coming out. It's those supervisors that led to the managers. If you can see most supervisors under manager leaders, check by end of the year, they will be counted among incentive qualifiers. There will be global rally qualifiers, chairman's bonus qualifier. There will be on Forever to Drive. There will be on global rally. There will be chairman's bonus. There will be GLT. Some will be right on level up. Just producing supervisors, recruiting and producing supervisors. My leaders, everything that you don't write down, it comes and goes. Work on recording stuff right now. Go and sit. We are done with the training. Before you go to sleep, write down what is it that you're going to focus on these remaining 2 days of March. That will grow your CCs, that will grow your team, that will help you produce supervisors. Only those 3. That will grow your CCs, that will grow, produce supervisors, and then that will, what the third one? Make sure that something that will help you grow your CCs, produce supervisors, and make sure that you hit those targets. It's all about CCs, all about case credits. Don't look any other way. Focus on CCs. Drive, go to the product center month end. Whether you are a supervisor, whatever level, go to the product center. This is how I train my team. Assistant supervisors, drive and go month end. When you knock off, if you are working, when you knock off, go to the product center. If you're not working, drive to the product center on Tuesday. Whether you have a CCs to put or not, go to the product center. I'm telling you, there are certain things that you'll learn by just being at the product center. Put that petrol, 500 Rand, 300 Rand petrol, go to the product center. Take a picture at the product center, put in the WhatsApp group. Let your team see you at the product center. You'll see, someone said, oh, my leader, you are at the product center. Please, I'll put money, buy me stock. Check them yourself already. We are at the product center. Send, put in that group. We are here, pumping the CCs. You leave that product center 5, 10, 15, 20 CCs that were not there before you drove to the product center. Some ideas come when you are in the product center. You are listening to the leaders. You are observing leaders busy. So you start to have certain ideas to do in your own business that might generate you CCs, that might help you produce that supervisor, that might help you hit that target and start qualifying for whatever, whether you're becoming a manager, whether you are achieving an incentive, whether you are moving up a level. Those ideas always come out when you are at the product center. My leaders, thank you so much for joining the session. I know it was being too long. Normally we are done by 25 past or 20 past 9. It's almost 22:10 now. So, but I know definitely if you can apply what I teach you and you start monitoring your month-end activities to generate CCs and to make sure you are bringing in new people and producing supervisors, your life will never be the same again. And you'll enjoy your business. Just be obsessed with producing supervisors. You'll see. Be obsessed with producing supervisors. You'll see miracles. Those activities that lead to those new people joining your team. Assist those that you see, this one is serious, it's got 4,000. If you can top up, buy that stock together. Get that person in the business. You can even share the product if you get to that point so that you get your money back from selling those products. They are in the business. You don't do it for everyone. Only do it for those that you can see. This one is trying. They're struggling to get to that 7,000, but they're doing everything. There are people that you can say, serious, this person is trying, and never help anyone who's not doing anything, who's not lifting their finger to help themselves. There are people who are comfortable in their suffering. So don't disrupt their suffering. I know emotionally you feel like saving people. I'm telling you, don't try to save people. I made so many mistakes in my life, in my business. I'm telling you from the truth. I read every book, told me not try to save people, train people, teach people, coach people. But going out and becoming a savior, taking money, buying combos for people who are not doing anything, it will hurt you. They'll take that combo, put it under the table, and do nothing. If you want to help, see the person's commitment first. If they are committed, assist. Ka Sepedi re go thusha ya ithushago. Wa mmona wa raga-raga motho wa leka. Then wa mo thusha because wa raga-raga. Motho a ituletse go fela a re ke a inyaka business lebala. Bagešo ke lebogile. May the good Lord richly bless you. Have a super successful month end. Break that record. Produce those supervisors. Become that manager. Work towards qualifying those incentives. And I know come end of the year, we will be celebrating brand new Chairman's Bonus qualifiers, Forever to Drive qualifiers, Eagle managers, Level Up qualifiers, even GLT members. Thank you so much and good evening. Let's go and make these last 2 days count. Let's produce more supervisors in order to produce more managers and make sure that we transform many more lives.